Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is a prep episode for Fine Arts Taguary. It is going to be an along hosted by Cindy at Studio Lou for February. It is a prompt list of 28 that will allow us to explore the world of fine arts, hashtag Fine Arts Taguary. I need to create some bases, so this is going to be essentially a collage video. Preparing for this. Looking so forward to this. Anyone can join, just use the hashtag Fine Arts Taguary. Okay, so this is my glue book, and I'm hoping to use some of the pages out of this. And we got to somewhere. Oops, got to there. Yep. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep on rolling. Bits from my box, or some of the sort. I also have, recall I did a Thrifty Thursday on the press plant, and there was a title here that says Ben Franklin's Leaf, a mystery story. This doesn't sound like a big deal to anybody who has the concentration to be able to read something. I was able to read that for meaning. So I will regale you with what I have discovered. I need a place to pile this. I have too much stuff. That's kind of what I'm going to say. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping. I'm going to put my papers kind of up and over here. There we are, and we'll sort here. And so this is the front page, and then the back is going to be the back. I didn't finish that. I need to finish that. Man, okay, well, we need to finish that then. That'll work. So Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin apparently was in charge of the mint, i.e. he printed money back in the day when money was printed, and he was alive at the same time. And per usual, anything, cash is liquid, and counterfeiting isn't new. Interestingly enough, it is really fun to watch mudlarkers and metal detectorists find coins in the fields or the beaches or wherever, and they can tell you information about the counterfeiting practice that might have been happening. So, sidebar, back to the story. Ben Franklin, counterfeiting, problem. So he wanted to solve said problem. And the leaf thing that he did was he found a way to create a plate imprint of actual leaves, and then use that imprint to print money. And that imprint was very difficult to duplicate. Apparently the thing that was the difficulty, the thing that was hard to do, was to create the varying widths. So you know, like a stem sort of goes like this, and it graduates to the very, very finest. So it's large and then thin. Apparently, counterfeiters had a really hard time doing that particular thing. So he created a plate. And I guess his secret died with him, as things do from time to time. And there was a coin guy, a numismatist, however you say it. He figured out how to do that process, and then they figure that's how he did it. So that's the Ben Franklin plant mystery. I think that's really cool. The things you learn. A little bit higher. Whoops. Poor little head. There we are. So I think I need to have a certain amount of neutrality with these, because I don't exactly know how this is all going to roll. When we get to actually doing the things. This is a very pretty paper. It's another one that I made. Anything else? Bueller? Nope. Try that end. Pick. Well, there we are. That looks a little better. Okay. Moving on. So we've did that one. That's a nice neutral. That's a bright, but also kind of neutrally. Okay, so now onto this. Let's see what we have. Let's see what's in this bin. So that's a paper. Yeah, that's cardboard. Oh, look at that. We got a bin. That's, I don't know. That seems exciting. Okay, so now I'm not going to do this right in the middle this time, because that messed me up the last time I did it. I'm doing a pile of videos today. What is today? Saturday? Sunday? I don't know. It's one of those days. And I have, you know when you get like those opportunities, those windows where nobody wants you for anything? It's not that they don't want you, but it's like, it's a free day. It is a day where there is nobody saying, hey, can you come and do a thing? And I need to do that. And can we do that? And we have to do that. It's just a day where I can just hang out. And so I have been absolutely hanging out, playing here and doing some filming, which is such a great way. It's still snowy, it's a snowy day. Great way to spend a Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. Oops, it's way over there. There. So here are sort of plainsies. Plainsies. I'll put you over here. Do this one first. So I think I might have one more video, capable of doing one more video is what I want to say. And I think that will also be either another round of this or by the time this goes up, I will probably have at least 2 episodes of the Pick 5 collage challenge, and I'm absolutely on a tear wanting to do that. Do I want that blue? Yeah, go on. Ooh, we're down to the bottom base. Come on. I love that, to the power of the sun. It is so fun. There we are. Just a little bit scotched more. There. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. I've been thinking about what size of a tag do I want to do for this. You could probably do whatever you want as the tag and the other stuff presents itself. Part of me wants to do the same kind of tag, the same size. And the size that I'm thinking about is like a substantially large, like a large tag, at least 7 inches tall. And my thought behind that is, with those paper fold-out envelope things that Rachel did a couple of weeks back. Oh yeah, I can do that. Pick a side. You can do it. Oh my gosh, decision making is so hard. Cut it in 2. That'll make it easier. What was I saying about Rachel? Oh yeah, the envelopes with that folded piece of paper, the tip out pockets, I guess, I don't know. In any event, I used them in the Emily journal at the very end, and they I need to sit and think and just gather some words. They'll come. The large tags would fit into there, and that they would also fit into like a library card or a deep library card kind of pocket as well. And so I think that's what's attracting me. Oh, this can be upside down. No, it's not. It is not. There we are. Okay, wow, that was a lot of work. This is a perfect magazine or base to be able to do this with. No. Sure. There. That's kind of green. That's kind of blue. Well, that blue might work. Sure, plug it there. Oops. There's the side. There. What else do we have? Ooh. Speckle fancy. okay that we overlap. I made that paper, I don't know how long ago. It's at least 2 years. There's a certain, and I vaguely remember the circumstances under which I was doing it too, because it was outside. Making paper outside is 10 out of 10 recommend, because you can hurl bits around. Or hurl paint, or whatever you want on paper. You got to pick the right day though, because windy days are stupid when you have individual sheets of paper that are floating all over the garden. Yeah. Sure, we could cut that like there. Oops. I'm kind of interested in what Rachel has done for her Mass Make Friday. She's taken vellum and what's the other vellum adjacent paper type? Tracing paper. And she's made envelopes, simple kind of plain envelopes. I'm going to have another look at her video and see what she did, and then make a few. There. Do that? Sure. I'm going to throw that piece out. That's how rich I am. Oops. Come on, you can do it. There. And then I need something that's in that spot. So we have this paper. I don't know. Put that over there. These bits. Do we want to splash a color somewhere? I do, but I don't think, not for here. It would work on the lighter stuff, but I need something that is not see-through. Ooh. That would work. Splodge it right on like that if you wanted. Let's not cover everything. So that's about there-ish. There. Nope, put it where you said you were gonna. careful. Okay, did not get that edge. Okay, do like that maybe? Sure. Okay, I think this one's done. And we have the eeny weenies. Zip through these in no time. Oops. Ah. There. That back there. These are color. I don't want to lose that. Where'd that blue go? Oh, I used the blue. All right, never mind. I don't want to use any more of that at the moment. That just sort of is a bit of a screamer. No. Well, maybe. Oh, that's cardboard. Sure. Papo color. Like that. Something like that. And something there. Ooh, what's this? Sure. Yep. Okay, so we're going to flip this over, and I have a thought for what we can do for the back. No idea whether or not it's going to work. Per the usual. See, that's nice. I like that. Oh, I was using that for the back. Oh, well, there we are. So, where's my, here. So, Thrifty Thursday. Got a bunch of this paper, which is, if you hold it up to the light, it's 25% cotton. You could just like wang that down like that, and that would be perfect. I have a ream. I like 500 sheets of it. We do need to do something with it. So maybe a little bit of a trim up, because I don't that way and that way. And I'm not going to put the whole sheet on. Like just, I'll patchwork it somehow. So how do we want to do this? Yeah, oh sure, thirds. Different sizes? Sure. So I can at least cover the majority of that in this paper. Oh, you can see through it. Wow. Is that okay? You can see through. This contrast is so intense. Large letters. I can see through that. Is there something? Oh. I don't have to do it all that color. Partially that color. I'll do that. This paper is from the dollar store a while ago, maybe a couple of years ago. they were selling a string-bound book of this paper. Thus, the holes are not cut. The string was in it, and I've taken it apart. Of course, I have. And they're a beautiful book, like a beautiful book to use, and also a beautiful book if you're a paper artist, like we are. We are all paper artists. Just want to say that out loud for the crowd. Let's do that. What was my point? Oh yes, and so they disappeared, and I was very sad. I mean, that's the thing with our economy now. It's like you can't get, if you see the thing that you really want, it's hard to believe that it's going to be there when you come back. And I think they use that scarcity against us, i.e., you know, buy now while qualities last kind of thing. Drives me nuts. In any event, I'm just gonna put that over there somewhere. But not before I put one of these down. In any event, they did, in fact, eventually disappear. And you wait a bit, and lo and behold, don't they all appear in the thrift stores. So there's a whole pile of people bought them and never used them. And it's like, I will take them. Thank you very much. So I got a second supply. Go ahead, ask me how much I've used. Hoarding. Hoarding. Ooh, this is going to be a really nice background paper. It's such a non-white. I want to do that. Off-white. Some of these words are really hard. That's okay. There. There. You can go to about there, I guess. Sure. I only have the one sheet of this out, which just means that I'm going to have to put you on hold at some point if I need some more paper. I've got a whole front collage that we've got to do first. I haven't taken a close look at what the prompts are yet, and part of me just sort of wants to keep it a low-key surprise. Wow. So it's not hidden, but it hasn't been studied. I have two art books that I think I'm going to be using. Careful, not too much. Here we are. Ooh, not even close to being glued. That's such a shame. Just like a binsy bit off. Surely there's some other kind of paper that I can use in here. Blank? Anyone, Bueller? Oh dear, Mariel. Oh, what's this? Straw paper to the rescue. Yes, please. Yeah, you know what? It might disappear. We might not need it. What do I want to do here? I need a strip. Oh, it'll work quite nicely. Thank you very much. There. Oops. There. And you still don't want to stick? Come on. You're supposed to be posh paper. Okay, so that's all that. More bits. Put that over there for the mow. Okay, and we are back to color. Let's have a shuffle through some of this. I put that away. Yeah, it'll work. Maybe tone. That blue would work. Do something like blue-ish. This is really interesting paper. Ooh, all right. What else do we have? Oh, this is fun. I made circles for some reason. No idea why. Made them in 2 layers too. Oh, more of this. That's good. Don't know. Not blue. I will trim it while I'm here. Oops. I feel like I should be sorting this also by vaguely color tone. These all kind of go together. That all kind of goes together. Nothing more for my blue palette though. That's yellow. That's red that sort of goes with that. Ooh, brown. Brown can go anywhere. Ooh, these are fun. More blue. Oh, that's a yellow. Oh, that's armhole for something. Don't know what. Like that. Maybe. Ooh, here's some blue. Some blues. Ooh, I like that. That looks like yummy old. Yummy blue. It's a birdie. Birdie bird. Blank paper. Ooh, paper. Book pages. Oh. I did that. I don't know what I was doing. I know what I am doing, but I don't know why I was doing it. That might be fun, because it's blue. It seems a little bit complete. Cat. Okay, this is actual ephemera. Ooh, that is very posh. A Doyle Hotel. Ooh, this is hotel paper. This is very nice paper. Ritzy. Ooh, some more green. That is paper. Okay, now we seem to be in a bit of a sort mode. Green, book. Ooh, fun. I like these maps. It's red though. These, that's actual book pages, like glossy book pages. Don't need those. No. Okay, you're something. Over there. Ooh, itty bits. I'm looking for blue, right? Yes, blue. Not blue. Green. Red. Not blue. That's bluer. It's kind of in the greens. Ooh, that's pretty. Yellow. Is that me? I think that's me. Wow, look at you go. This could be considered bluish. Oh, here's some more of that blue paper. Yep. Nope. I'm just gonna, oh, I could use that maybe. That's Ooh, look at that green. Where was I doing this? Which ink was I using? Do you remember? It's got glitter in it, so I think it must have been fine ink. There's some blue. Oh, there's some more of that. Okay, we're probably going to have to go through this again. Oh, nice green. Take that out. Put that kind of with the reds. And the last pile of this bunch. More paper. Ooh, look at that. Strippy strips. Yes. This is, I seem to luck out when I go to the thrift store and get, blue, reams of paper. I'm not gonna worry about that. That's actual paper, cardstock, that's the word. So blue, green, greens, more lemon, a tiny bit of blue there. Ooh, bluish, directionally blue. Man, So I got, what did I get? I got something. I can't remember what. Anyways, they gave it to me in this envelope, and I nearly passed out. It's like, is that bag mine? And they're like, yeah, lady, it is. Are you okay? I was like, yeah. Oh, look at the pretty bag. I cannot be left out to shop by myself. Okay, so let's do a little bit of regrouping here. Greens go with the greens. It's not quite green. That's green. That's green. Oh, that's just stuff. Okay, now we have a smallish pile that we can use. I need to cut that. Where's my ruler? I think what I was doing with this was there is a person on Instagram called Varni Kakarni, Varnikki. I gotta write it out. Varni Kakarni. She is an artist, and she does the most amazing grid Zentangles. And I think what I was doing was I was creating a grid and then doing my own version of decorating it to see if it would work. Of course it would work. That's kind of green. It's purple. These are blues. Some purple. Take that off. Might be beige. Ooh, this is nice. Lots of blue. I don't know where that's from. It says PL30. That makes me think that it's plate 30. What I want is that. There. And we've got that, and we've got blue, and this is a little bit light. That is purple. That's red. Very neutral. And then some more blue. Okay. We seem to have enough now. Way back at the before times, we got so distracted. That was at least the first glue dad. Now I've lost the glue. Here we are. Okay. Where are we at? Please, let's get one piece of paper glued down. That would be fabulous. So this is my general encouragement for anybody who wants to make a couple of tags to join in. I don't know where the printed list is, like if there is a downloadable list for Cindy at Studio Lou, but I will, this won't be the first video. If you go to her, Cindy's original launch document, or launch video, I think she puts the prompt list up for a long time. You can go back to the front of this video where I've put it out for a bit. I'll end the video as well with a bit of a freeze frame as well. So that you can get, even if you do a couple small ones, or one that you go, oh, yeah, I've got a thing for that artist. I'll just do one artist. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to, this is Team Mary Ellen encouraging you to try the thing. Try the thing, do the little bit of art. Oh, that actually is on the back of something. Well, that's unexpected. No, I want to do it that way. There. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, I'm gonna glue the whole thing. And then we're gonna trim that later. Mostly the blue, okay. I probably could go over the list in some more detail, because I am sure to forget what was on the list. I will remember probably one thing and probably misremember it. I can fold that over, I think. Okay, I'm going to assume that's what it needs to be. There we are. Ta-da! Okay. Now, let's do this one. Ooh, this was, it's also me doing something. Let's do that. I think I had a, I probably dampened the paper, created some kind of, I probably had some kind of small little sample embossing thing, crushed it in the middle, and then took some ink and highlighted it. Why do you not want to glue? It's not like I don't glue you to start with. Crazy things. Sure. Do I keep that there? Maybe. I don't know. No, we might. That's why I don't like oxides. They come off in your hands. Not a fan. Not a fan. Well, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. This? Sure. No. That. Doesn't matter which. One edge isn't perfectly straight, or it doesn't fall on a right angle. That's what I want to say. Oh, dear Mary Ellen. Dear, dear, dear Mary Ellen. We're just going to make it fit. I'm going to introduce a wrinkle. There. Cut this in half. Let's tear it. There. Yep, that'll work. So what have we done? We've done, I can go at about 1.5, so it takes me 20 minutes to do one side of these. Wow. Slow, slow, so slow. Like that. It's okay. There's no race. There are no published time trials. Oh, I should pick it all the way to the top there. There we are. What else do I need? Let's do one of these. I think that should be like an end point. Ooh. That would be all right. There. I like to do something like that once that gets filled. Oh, you'd work. We're getting into Easter egg season. Yes, because it's January, whatever. But the Easter decor is up in some stores. And egg dye is another method of being able to change the color of white paper. And it works quite effectively. And you get really lovely bold colors. There. And it's another one of those things of you can only get it at Easter. There. And then we've just got these bits up here. Do that. There. Ooh. Love that. That's really interesting. So I essentially have taken white paper, put a grid on it, made some decorations, and now I actually have sort of light patterned paper that would work a treat. Ooh. They don't tell you this when they suggest things like doodle art or whatever, you know, like, hey, you know what, you could do this and, you know, that'll make you feel better. And speaking as somebody who has brain issues and mental health issues and so forth, it feels very patronizing, maybe? I don't know if that's the right word. But it's like, I don't want to color. I want to do something. And they don't sell you on the idea of, oh, hey, you know what? You can do this and you're going to make paper that's going to go into, you know, a journal that you're going to make. I'd be on board. Much easier than if you just said doodle. But I think that might just be me. I love that. Love that. Put a little bit of soft brown, like coffee. Ooh, yeah, coffee or tea dyed paper. And then do a little of that. Yes, please. Oh, I was going to say that didn't stick very well. It did not. Okay, so we have like 4 minutes left. Well, we've got some paper already done here. So let's do some 4 corners of different sizes and just get that started so that when we come back, we will have not an entire blank sheet of things to look at. It's pretty paper. It's mildly speckled. Let's do it here. All the way to there, all the way to there. Ooh, it's getting windy out. You probably can't hear that, but I sure can. There, I'm going to do that. That, and that'll give us a start. This might actually, so I have a couple of large volumes of this sort of blank paper that is kind of textured like this. And this might be the perfect, oh, I don't want to do that. Perfect use for it. Just mix and match them a bit. Going back to, here's some of our cotton. It's not quite the right color. Do that. Let's do it. We've got like a couple of minutes. It's a race against time. There we are. Point that like that. Up to there, a little bit straight. And there we are. And there. I don't think you want to stick particularly well, but that's fine. There. Okay, so I think we are going to call that another prep video. Oh, I need to put this front for you to be able to take a picture of and have a look at. So that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.